What's going on, everybody? Christian Hernandez here with Sports Video Group here at the 2022 SVG Summit in New York City. Here with a good friend of SVG, just happens to be with Epic Games Unreal Engine, BK Johannesson. BK, what's going on, sir, and how's the show for you?
Oh, it's awesome. It's great to be back in New York. Great to meet a lot of people, good old friends, meet some new people. It's fabulous. The energy is here. We can feel it.
Well, 2022 seems to fly by because I was walking in this building, I was like, we're here at the summit again. So it's great to see you. It's great to be with the entire industry.
Yeah.
And what we want to bring here and shed light to everyone, obviously Unreal Engine seems to just get bigger and bigger every single year. Do you want to talk about the enhancements to the product and kind of the growth that you saw over the past 365 days?
It's been quite a year. So that is such a hard question because I don't know where to begin. I mean, obviously, we launched our Generation 5 of the product mid-year. We just released 5.1, which also takes a lot of that, ultra high fidelity to the next level. So that is in the hands of everybody now, and people are going crazy. It's so fascinating to see kind of the creativity that it opens up, the opportunities that are being seen across industries. I mean, we're seeing amazing stuff happening from broadcast. Sports broadcast has always been the bleeding edge in terms of storytelling and using new tools, not afraid of technology and how that can enhance their product. So it's fascinating to be here. It's great to talk to people. We've had enormous cool examples. Fox Sports launched their new studio, which is such an amazing hybrid between what we're seeing in the film side of the world with broadcast, with Ghost Frame, and just really, I mean, it's a technology masterpiece, right. But it's so fascinating to see how it becomes a tool for them to tell stories and how immersive they become in their storytelling. So I think we're going to see a lot more of that in the future, right. And I think next year is going to be pretty wild.
Right, in terms of blending the, augmented reality with real life sets, like you mentioned Fox Sports, we were just over in Qatar, looks absolutely stunning, and the viewers back home have been amazing. Kind of next question for you, you mentioned Fox Sports, any other projects that you want to highlight, or just kind of in general, they're not fearless anymore to kind of use this. This has kind of become commonplace.
It very much so has. So, I mean, Unreal Engine's been around now in broadcast for 6-7 years. And I can understand that a game engine can seem a little foreign in this space, but it has really been embraced pretty much by every broadcaster out there. Now we're seeing a major adoption in terms of learning, in terms of people, staff actually being upskilled to take advantage over the power. And we're also seeing some of those next-gen kind of experiences that are not necessarily your traditional studio experience, right? But we're seeing like in stadiums where it becomes a tool to engage the audience, the fans that are in the stadium. So I think it's just we're mastering now the tech, and now we can play with it, right? Now we can actually help us make or tell those stories in such a better way. So, and that's just fascinating to be part of. I mean, all the major events that happened this year have had some kind of Unreal element to it. Right. That's super fun to see. We're enormously proud of both the customers themselves, but also very important for us, the partner network. We have amazing creative partners that spend a lot of their time and efforts on mastering and delivering amazing experiences. We have tech partners that bring Unreal Engine into their ecosystems. They have the workflow figured out. Right. So it's sort of like all the tools are in place now. And that's why I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this year. I'm so excited for next year as well.
Okay, good segue. Other than continued refinement, if we were to do this interview next year, which I'm sure we will, yes. What is something we'd be talking about? Don't gotta give any spoilers away about products, but okay, yeah. BK, it's all yours.
Yeah. Okay. So there is one project that we're working on that we are extraordinarily excited about. Right. And it's ironic, right? Because Unreal is really used a lot for the tip of the iceberg, really the highest end production, the highest end visuals. What we're finding is that is very often a small team within the broadcaster that's responsible for those type of experiences. And we really would like every designer, every creative out there to be using our tools. So we're running a project now, it's codenamed Avalanche, I'm sure will change. And this is really targeting, overlay graphics, motion graphics, things that haven't necessarily been real-time in the past. How do we bring real-time into the mix here? How do we empower those teams to work much more efficiently, increase the quality of what they do, bring in decision makers much earlier in the process, learn from a lot of things we're seeing on the film side where you do everything in pre rather than in post. We can do the same for broadcast as well. I'm hopeful that when we have this conversation next year, this tool is in the hands of the customers and they're already producing amazing results with it. So that one is coming.
Okay. You got me very excited for 2023. I'm sure as much excited as you are, we can't wait to cover it. BK, thanks for coming. Thanks for seeing you here. Enjoy the rest of the show and have a great 2023.
Thank you very much.
Unreal Engine here at the SVG Summit. For more interviews like this one with BK, head over to our website at sportsvideo.org.